A leaked phone call of a serving Ethiopian military general is in circulation. The leaked call is about Fano, about Eritrea. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Two main news stories in this video. Firstly, a look at this leaked phone call, recording of which is in circulation. Mr. McConnell spoke about it a few hours ago. What is this leaked phone call about? How significant is it? Second news story is about Trump-Putin relations. Let's have a look at this story. It's saying that Donald Trump, the new US president, is getting frustrated with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Putin Trump honeymoon is over, it seems. Why? Uh, Russia has announced the start of the largest offensive in Russia Ukraine war, which is definitely a blow to Trump's efforts to put an end to this war. Donald Trump, a few hours ago, criticized Vladimir Putin, saying that Putin has gone crazy. He's killing people. He criticized Zelensky too. He said Zelensky does not know what to talk, what to say, and what he says creates controversies. Then he summed up by saying, "This is the war started by Putin, Zelensky, and Biden. It's not Trump's war. Trump is trying to put an end to it." So actually, Trump was hoping that he'll be able to create division between Russia and China. Trump wants to take on China. I've been clear from day one that Trump wants to take on China because Trump is a businessman. He wants to counter growing Chinese economic influence. He wanted to go after, to have a go at China while keeping Russia neutral on his side. That is why he tried to show himself as a friend to Putin. Putin understands very well that Trump basically wants to take on China and wants to create division between China and Russia. So uh, Putin is not buying the bit, and he's refusing to this friendly signals being given by Trump. And secondly, Russia is on the offensive in Russia-Ukraine war. Yes, Russia could not achieve its military objectives, but I think Ukraine is under pressure, especially if US and European countries stop or suspend their aid for Ukraine. Ukraine could be in real trouble. Russia knows that it has a chance to have more leverage on the ground through new offensives. That is why it has announced to launch a major military offensive, which is frustrating Donald Trump, the American president. Back to main news story, viewers. A leaked recording of a phone call between a general of the Ethiopian military and a journalist is in circulation. Journalist is Messi McConnell, Anchor Media YouTube channel owner. Messi McConnell has announced that tonight he released the entire audio rather. He said that the audios in circulation are being shared out of context. That is why he's decided to release the entire audio of his interview or of his call with Tesfaye Ayaleo. Tesfaye Ayaleo is a senior general of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Firstly, let me make it clear for the people who were waiting to listen to Tesfaye Ayaleo's call recording with Messi McConnell. This is not a new phone call. It's not a recent phone call between Tesfaye Ayaleo and Messi McConnell. This call happened months ago, maybe over a year ago. It was 2023, I think. Exact date can be given by message, but this phone call is not new. So what Tesfaye says in this phone call, it does not hold true for today. Things have changed. Tesfaye is confirming in the leaked call, part of which is in circulation, that Fano groups are very close to Eritrea. They trust Eritrea more than Ethiopia. They will prefer talking to Eritrea than to Ethiopia. Well, it's not a secret. Uh, Even today, situation is same. It was the same 2 years ago too, when Fano fighters started. Less than 2 years ago, it's the same. I agree here that Fano groups trust Eritrea more than Ethiopia. I had a live chat last night. I told you about the visits of Fano commanders. They went to Eritrea recently. Both groups, Amhara Fano People's Organization, AFPO Skandanaga Group, Amhara Fano National Force, both commanders of both groups, they visited Eritrea in recent months. Secondly, Tesfaye claims in this leaked phone call that Fanos are disorganized, hard to negotiate with. I said the call is over a year old. Fano are getting more organized with every passing day, and they have managed to build now two organizations in Amhara region, AFNF and a FPU, Skandar and Zameen Kasi. Skandar group, Zameen Kasi group are now two main groups in the Amhara region. So gradually they have managed to create unity. Gradually, though unity is still not fully on display, but at least now from several Fano groups, they have managed to make progress towards the formation of two Fano organizations. Hard to negotiate with, I agree. They're still hard to negotiate with, not because they're disorganized, but their demands are unrealistic. 2 days ago, we saw statements from Amhara Fano People's Organization and AFNF in response to the statement by US Embassy in Ethiopia. AFNF's demands were very unrealistic. They have taken a position which is uh, hard to negotiate with. Skandar's statement was very balanced. Ola's statement, again, balanced, mature. AFNF will learn gradually that it needs allies. It cannot just alienate likely allies. It should stop talking about Matakal, Shoa, Volkai, Eritrea for the time being. Tesfaye in his call confirmed the destruction, that this war is destroying Ethiopia, destroying the Amhara region. War should end. This part of the conversation is encouraging to see. There's realization in the Ethiopian military ranks that this war should end. Fano activists would use this conversation to claim that military is suffering losses, military under pressure. That is why military wants to make peace with Fano fighters. Well, military did try to crush Fano. Military hoped to crush Fano in 2023. Government hoped to crush Fano in a few weeks or months. It did not happen. Region destabilized. Fano could have been crushed. Military overstretched, fighting on so many fronts. Military wants to see an end to this conflict. Tesfaye can be heard saying in this call that he can play a role in uh, bringing the two parties to table or in ending this war peacefully. It's good to hear. If a general is willing to play a role, who is stopping him? Is it because either he's not being allowed to work for peace, or his talk of being facilitator for peace is just an empty talk and he does not have the real leverage? But If this Fayaleo says that he can de-escalate, he can bring peace to Maha region, I think he should be allowed to do it. He should be given a chance to work for peace. Will the government do it? I'll do a video after the entire recording is uploaded by Massive. But again, I'm saying it's not a new recording. So when you try to understand it, when you try to analyze it, keep in mind it was recorded at the start of military operation against Fano fighters, maybe in 2023. Thanks for watching.